Nita Faustin Makenga. Nisiaitwe kuma kisio cha Kilungu Makueni County na ni mwikali wa Mombasa kwa miaka miongoli mithelu. Nokie Mombasa 2003. Nukite kwa position ya operations manager katika family company ita Cargo Care International, where I am a director. From 2003 to date, nithitwe ni mwikali wa Mombasa. Ndiko nawe wa logistics, clearing and forwarding and transportation. Nina interest katika tourism. Nondo nina background ya before I got to logistics. Ninaeka two operations na still noni kwa groups, nga operate groups. Different groups from the US, missionary groups and so on. So katika maisha makuyana na kwambia kuthukuma, I became a family man in good time. 26 years ago, I married the late Alice Kelly, who passed on in the year 2021 when she succumbed to COVID-19. I am a father of two children, but not two, because now I have a new family where I married Purity Vati, a serious business lady dealing with fruits and vegetables, and we have a daughter. Her name is Blessing. She's the real blessing of this family. I am currently living in Aldina. Where we are is at the Makenga People's Park. The story about the People's Park will come at a later time.
Okay, so you say you came to Mombasa as an operations manager, but sometimes back, for your information, guys, we schooled together with this wonderful game, and at one time we met while you were selling goats. You used to buy goats and bring them to Mombasa. How was that?
As an entrepreneur and somebody who is business minded, well mentored, in a good school, me and you, we went to the Mission Bonta, a very serene learning environment, and mentored by the late Father Antiano Bonfanti,
aka King. Father King.
And it was a quite good experience because we had an opportunity to interact with all communities. That was a model school, a model institution which encompassed boarding primary, day primary, boarding secondary, day secondary, and polytechnics. It was the Kiongwani Schools Complex, Mission Bonta.
Sure.
And I'm very proud to be associated with that family of the Mission Bonta. So in the journey of personal development and with some little bit of exposure, I ventured into many businesses, including trading with the livestock, and where an opportunity presents itself, you capture it.
You take advantage.
You take advantage.
And run away with it.
And run away with it. And that is what motivated me to start a few startups here and there, some successful, others with challenges. It's very normal. But in the ladder, after onward around 14 years of my living in Mombasa, I got a calling. Living in a place called Changamwe, there were some shortcomings that I thought, with my exposure and knowledge and some connections here and there, I could try to bridge the gap in society. And I ventured into politics, which is truly a very dirty game.
First of all, before we go to the dirty side of it, who inspired you into politics?
The inspiration is one go-getter. The guy was never lost in any election, and he has never tried twice. His name is Dr. William Samoei Ruto. He was a personal friend. And I joined the Jubilee Party. When I joined the Jubilee Party, that is when I came to know what is power. And since I wanted to use that platform called power to empower my people, the government of the day then embraced the proposals that I was presenting on behalf of the community. Case in study is we have an iconic landmark in Mombasa as a community called the Kamba, where we command about 65-70% of the population here in Mombasa. And the Kamba people came to Mombasa, many of them following the late Chief Kivoi. They came to do trade with the Arabs.
He was a long-distance trader.
He was a long-distance trader.
And the Kambas naturally are traders. But
And
where
trader.
were we overtaken by the Kikuyos? Because we were the first traders.
We were overtaken by our brothers from the mountain because of lack of what I can call leadership. Where poverty manifests, thinking capacity goes down. Okay?
Can you elaborate that part of lack of leadership? Because
lack
we have
of
been
leadership?
having leaders since independence, kina Paul Ngei, kina Molu Mutesia, kina the Molinge.
The aspect
we had kina Ndilinge, we have now the Kalonzos, kina Ngilos.
The aspect is selfishness. All right? The people of the mountain are united with a purpose, and they uplift one another. Somebody from the mountain with a small shop with only one piece of bread like this one, which we have already partaken, on his display, he will sell crates and crates of bread, pieces of bread, because his brother next door has stock. But and he doesn't need to pay upfront. He just needs to walk, get a crate, because he has the customers. The other guy has the merchandise, but we do not trust each other. Lack of trust. And those who have had opportunities to be on the top of the echelon have never thought about empowering the community. This community that I come from embraces what we call education. We are very polished guys. When I talk about guys, ladies and gentlemen, very qualified and even overqualified. And since there is a certain push, political push, all right, a stand that leaders need to take when it comes to matters empowering their people. When an opportunity comes across, you just want to grab the opportunity as a person, na ukae nayo. That is the greatest problem. My people, we are in a new generation and we still have a chance. All is not lost.
Okay, go back to the politics. Huh? You were fighting for MP
Member of County Assembly.
MCA.
MCA Chan Ward.
Chan Ward.
Yes.
And bearing in mind that you were with Jubilee and the majority there were Kambas,
Yes.
and was it hard you to penetrate on that setup?
There is one thing that I believe. I believe in myself. All right? When I was selling a leader to a people of Chani, the focus was not mainly on the party. Of course, parties are pertinent, all right? But even if you say I come from a community that is inclined to opposition, wiper-like, what can they show? If I took you today to the Akamba Handcraft Society, you'll see for your own self.
I was there.
What a selfless leader can bring to his people. I got a grant for those guys, perimeter wall valued for over 100 million, and that perimeter wall was constructed by the NYS. So there was no issue of...
Through your initiative?
Through my initiative. Through my initiative. I can show you photos of me doing the ground breaking. Kuchimba ile inaitwa msingi. Tuweke jiwe. Transition. Those guys, they are now trading peacefully. They are in the verge of losing that prime property to the crooks of the days then.
The cartels.
And the cartels.
So ilikuwa imeenda.
Ilikuwa imeenda. Ilikuwa imeenda. It is not easy to fight cartels because as a human being, you just know that you are dealing with bad boys. And by blocking those bad boys out of that succulent property.
So you blocked them through the erecting of the perimeter wall.
Now you see, when government is involved,
yeah,
and we have presented our case that the society was having some challenges with rates, land rates. It was having some challenges with KRA returns, and the city fathers wanted to repossess their property.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we took that very bold step, of course, with the company of another leader, his name is Dan Mwange. He was vying for a seat for Member of Parliament for Changamu then. But we were hand in hand, going to offices, office of the president, office of the deputy president, and the support was given. I was supported with 243 cohorts from the National Youth Service.
Wow.
To do thorough cleaning of my ward. You know of the Kalari Trench?
Yeah.
Before, when those guys left, you could go and have lunch kwenye hiyo mtaro. Very clean. So now, those bad boys, attempted my life. I was carjacked. I'm told that I was found in the trenches of Ramisi sugar factory
In Ipala County, towards Longa.
towards Lunga. The destination was Vanga, where I was to be now properly worked on. My dicks were to go, and my eyes were to be gouged. But God is great. He has his ways of working. In my car, there was a rosary, iconic rosary, which by midnight it illuminates. So if you are not conversant with the behavior of that unique rosary, you'll panic. And that is what saved me. The guy who had commandeered me, when it illuminated, he got confused. The car lost control and went and landed into
ditch.
the furrows. There is irrigation at the plantation. So the car got stuck. And I'm told I was rescued by highway patrol guys, and they saw light illuminating, not turning off, from the plantation. Taken to Sambweni hospital. I don't know how my family was contacted. I'm told my son, together with my wife, and the driver came to rescue me. I was in coma for 1 week.
They had injected you with your car, with
Yes.
your own car.
With my own car.
Uh-huh. And what did they do to did they drunk you? Did they
Yes,
poison you?
I was drug sprayed. I was not even drinking.
Uh-huh.
You remember after the elections, or rather before the elections, I was taken in somehow. So I was not under any intoxicant.
Uh-huh.
We were somewhere. A friend of mine had lost their mother, and we were fundraising. I was actually taking Sprite, but how I got drug sprayed, how we crossed the ferry, no idea. But God is good all the time.
After that,
Now
uh-huh.
my people are happy because they are trading from a very secure place, and I thank Mombasa Cement for the serious support that is giving that society. Yesterday I was at the industry because I'm also a member of the society, and I found the structures, the rotting structures have been cleared. Mombasa Cement is coming to build good sheds for my people to trade in a clean place.
I was there and I saw even the galleries are very clean.
Yeah,
And also we have a very big club there, Landmark,
landmark.
which attracts some of my guys. Most of my
Your guys, yeah,
They come to play there almost every weekend.
every weekend, yes.
It's a nice place, and you did. So you can say that is one of your landmark achievements.
In life,
Mhm.
you don't need to do everything, but one project can be that iconic because generations and generations will benefit
Sure.
from the same. For sure, with time, the Akamba handicraft is going to be somewhere where there will be real income.
Okay, maybe because of the interest of the listeners or viewers, how was the outcome of the elections since you are vying with the unpopular party, Jubilee Party?
Now, when we were doing the Mchujo, These guys from the other divide are orchestrated me not to get the certificate, and the certificate was given to a very unpopular guy.
That Jubilee one.
Yes.
And since you are connected with the deputy president and also the president, how did you lose that nomination?
Let me tell you, there is some time during that hour. You are not even dealing with the top brass. I was assigned to Mama Beth Mugo. Mama Beth Mugo, is a cousin to Uhuru.
Yeah.
The one who was very, very close to me. But, life is not about life and death. Okay? I thank God. That was not the only expectation for me to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So, I said it's okay. And things are moving.
And do you still have that dream of being an elected member of County Assembly in that
now
area?
That this weekend I will be celebrating my Jubilee, I have taken a different angle. Consultancy, sit in a panel of eminent people to try and bring the community, and not only that, the Kamba community alone together, but even other communities living within the coastal region, and especially in Mombasa, to give guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Leadership is for young people. When I celebrate the Jubilee, I have a forum. I sit in the Council of Elders. We'll be giving direction in the meantime, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
When need arises, because sometimes people can look at me and say, now, this is the guy we want, and we want to give you a vote. And they even finance. Why not? See, just ni kwenda tu na kuwachukulia kiti, itakuwa kiti ni yao.
Okay, I heard sometimes that later you also underwent some challenges. You lost your property.
The challenges started with COVID-19, when my dear wife was taken ill and she succumbed to the COVID-19. And 2 months later, our matrimonial home here in Mombasa was razed to the ground.
By fire?
By fire. To manage COVID was not easy. It's very expensive. The procedure of the short time that we were given to inter the body, very short time, so finances were constrained, and now I'm back to zero with only one cloth that was in me, because early that morning I had left for my rural home. I was going for my rural home to run an errand, because I also do some other businesses. I do timber. I have a timber farm at my rural home. So I was going to harvest because I had an order to supply. But now hell broke loose. And then is when you'll find that friends are just for convenience. And that is why later in life I came to realize marafiki mjini hasara.
By the way, last night when we were moving around, I was hearing you use that slogan to the locals.
Yes.
Marafiki?
Marafiki mjini hasara. Because at the hour of need, you are alone with your family.
Let me go back. Was it an accident or it was an arson?
No, it was a fire accident. It was an accident.
What was the cause? Did you do an investigation and what was the cause?
It was domestic fire fault.
Oh.
Yeah, it was domestic. Nobody to blame.
Who was there at the moment? Since you are
My
not there.
two sons. My two sons. My two sons. In fact, one of them sustained 5% burns, trying to come, and he thought I was in my bedroom, and I had already left very early in the morning. He sustained some burns, but he's okay.
So it started from the kitchen or
from
what?
my bedroom.
What was what triggered the fire?
There was a candle.
Oh, it was
that
a candle.
I had put on, but you know that strout, you put it on, lakini imebaki na haijaenda off kabisa.
When you left in a hurry, you did not
left in a hurry.
check. Oh.
But those are bygones.
It was your home or it was a rental?
It was a rental house.
Oh yeah.
It was a rental house.
But it had all your whatever belongings.
Yes. So I estimate lost about 3 million shillings worth of property, nini. But God is good.
Sure.
I am not.
Bora why?
Yes, Bora why. So now, from that time, I decided to come to my park. You can see, God is good all the time. He at least gave me some wisdom to invest. I came up with the concept of doing a people's park, the place where people.
The place we are here now.
The place where we are. Out of an inspiration. Or when I was going around visiting places, I got inspired by one friend who operates the Curio Shop in Kwale. Curio Shop Club, patronized by very senior people, the likes of Akina Mike Sonko. We used to meet there. Very good ambience.
Who is the owner of that place?
Is a lady who's married to a friend of mine called Mulandi. Mulandi, a tire dealer. Okay. And as I was going around just to look for opportunities, I saw something. And I was inspired by a good friend of mine who knew that I had this space, and I was only doing farming here with that long-standing house there.
You had already constructed the house?
I already constructed.
But you are not using it?
I was not using it. I had wanted it for rentals. And then when I was challenged, why am I going meeting people, high profile people, spending good money with my friends, those friends which I termed as asara? Why don't you do something in a small way where you can be calling your friends to come? They promote you just the same way you go there to their places and you promote them. And since that was a true friend, I did not wish to not think critically about what she had proposed. And since I had the financial muscle, I said, then there we go. This place, there is no an architect who was called in to come and design.
You designed it by yourself?
I designed by myself because I had a vision of what I wanted. Wanted somewhere very private, very quiet, serene environment, as you can see, where you are seated. Can you imagine you are in Mombasa?
No.
Are you sweating?
No.
No sweat around here.
And at the same time,
Yeah.
it's like I'm in a forest deep inside here.
Yeah, so this a mini resort, there is a lot that, of course, with time, I have a big vision for this place. I intend to form an organization which will be focused on us men. Us men. We need to realize, us men, who we are. I've come to realize that lifespan for men is becoming very short. Ladies ventilate. They have their chamas, they meet, they do many things.
They talk.
They talk. They detoxify.
They detoxify, and the poor, they are stresses. But we
and
men,
as men, we are dying as officers with our stresses. Why? If we are endowed, why don't we count ourselves first before the others? What is wrong with men congregating a place, a certain place like here, to exchange the challenges in life? And that can bring down the mental health problems that are very, very profound. I've done a research. Men are suffering. Men
in
are
silence.
In silence.
And you know, when women meet at
Yes.
their chamas,
Yes.
they share their issues. They open up
Yes.
and talk about it.
Yes.
And that's one way of healing. But we men,
Yes.
when you meet there at clubs,
Yes.
they assume or they pretend everything is okay,
Yes.
and they talk only on their successes.
Yes.
How are you going to change that mentality? Because with men, afadhali kufa kisoja.
So now, you know, nature is very punishing, and nature is very good.
And very cruel at the same time.
Very cruel. So, you know, an idea that has come, it's just an idea in the formation. But for sure, if man cave is becoming successful, okay, my initiative, which I want to introduce to our people of Mombasa, is truly going.
Pardon me, you talked of who is successful?
Man cave. Have you heard of?
Oh, man cave, yeah.
Man
I
cave.
wanted to emphasize that. What is the concept of man cave?
You see, we have people who are wealthy, but they are dying because of their wealth. They are being killed by their spouses because of their wealth. Okay? They don't discuss the challenges that they are coming across with their fellow men. It's not a matter of, it's good, people to congregate alone, discuss their issues for men alone. When ladies are meeting, they cannot allow you as a gentleman to be within their midst because they are talking their things. Supposing we adopt Koroga system, okay, some of us, like you are a farmer, livestock farmer, okay, you are rearing a dopa, you are rearing goat, you are rearing cows, okay. Don't you think your products in the farm, we can be making orders for a few goats, wanaume waende wajinais waongee, hakuna mpishi ambaye anaenda kuletwa. Let be on hand.
Tunajichomea wenyewe.
Najichomea
mimi nikifanya
wenyewe.
nyama choma, wewe unafanya boil.
boil, kuna mwingine anatengeneza osundu tu, kuna mwingine anatengeneza sausage ya Dubai huko, unaelewa? Tunaketi. Sasa ni session ya kuongea. Wazee wa rika fulani wako mahali, they are talking their language. As who are getting into the Jubilee stage, tuko pale. Young men wako wapi? Kule slaughter wakituchinjia. I have a model which I will share with you on the phone here. Team building sessions. Team building sessions. People come to the park. Truckloads. Masufuria, majiko, mbuzi, they come, they do their thing. By the time...
Yeah, now you are planning that thing here?
Yes, because it has been practiced here.
Oh, it has already been...
Yes, it has been practiced
ongoing.
Here. So, I want the model to encompass a bigger scope. Okay? We market the Makenga People's Park as the place for serious team building, for men, serious men, to start talking to one another, not talking at one another.
So do you have already people or a team in place which already has been practicing that, or it is a vision you want now to start?
People, groups, organized groups come to the park.
Yeah.
They just want the ground, all right? The platform to religious, okay? Different cultures, they come, they want to talk mambo yao ya kindani. Unaelewa? So now we want to go a notch higher. Unaelewa? Of course we have senior citizens who are really even very serious with bringing communities together. Because, you know, in towns, there is a lot of hardship. And it is taking men to the grave. Male chauvinism needs to be taken away from our brains. When you have food in the kitchen store and you are in your house, why do you have to skip lunch? Is it not ignorance? You have everything, but kuingia kwa jiko utengeneze chakula na ni wewe una benefit wewe mwenyewe. Ati upishi ni wanawake.
Na mpaka mama kuja kupika, na kama alikuwa shughuli zake akifika ni vita, ulikuwa wapi huko nipikia yusi.
Naelewa.
How are you going to change that narrative? Because it's like something which has taken roots. Actually, it has sunk so deep with the men and that cultural stereotyping. How are you to get rid of that?
My brother, if Christianity came, those missionaries came. You know, they used even sweets to bring young children to Sunday school. We'll just bait them. We'll bait them.
Free goat. We start with free nyamacho.
Yes. And it's not going to be free.
From Kilimbas.
It's not going to be free. They will have to they will have to invest. They will have to invest. There is no free lunch or nothing. They will invest.
Can you take this moment now to invite them, to tell them what you will be offering, and invite them, and even if you can give your contact so that they can start, because I know many like-minded are willing even to embrace your idea.
Yes, I am open to great men and women who want to partner with the park to make the park very vibrant, to make that movement of real men life alive. We are not going to copy paste what other people are doing, but I am sure if we get committed to the idea of bringing men together, they will chip in. If we say we shall be doing an event on such a day, okay, register to be part of the event, okay, registration fee is 1,000, okay, that 1,000 will cater for us to procure food for ourselves, okay. The platform is here with us, okay. We will do some music. We can afford to, of course, men have their own lifestyle. You cannot just ask men to come and eat nyama. So they have their own life, sindio? Si wanataka kukula mali yao, sindio? But for the facilitation, we peg. If we say it's 1,000, is 2,000, is 3,000, because I will involve people. We brainstorm together, okay? If someone wants to come and maybe run the bar, someone wants to come and run the restaurant, many other things that can be activities that can be undertaken here is open. Anyone who wants to come and do cottages, I come, do a lease agreement, you make your money, I make my money, life goes on.
Sure.
Makenga is available on 0721 391 551 or 0782 901 307. 0721 391 551 and 0782 901 307.
Okay, talking about how men are being eliminated by their spouses. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I had a friend of mine last week and we were sharing about that. And he was not a Kamba. He was a guy from Central. And he shared with us a very shocking information.
Yes.
Whereby, you know, of previously,
yes,
the ladies used to hire each squad.
Yes.
And they clear you there.
Yes.
But they came to realize nowadays investigators are so tough because they can tap the telephone communication, they can locate the place where you were at that very moment.
Yes.
And so it's very easy right now with the technology in place to catch the perpetrators.
Yes.
Now they have devised other means. And those ones are so crude and so dangerous. Like for example, that guy was saying that in Central, the ladies are grinding bottles.
Yes.
You know those glasses, bottles.
Yes.
They grind it and then
even steel wire. Even steel wire.
And the steel wire.
Yes.
Steel wire and bottle and they put
in your food.
In your food.
Yes.
And then you have a slow death.
Yes.
Slow motion is like a slow punch.
Yes.
You just
you know the challenge, or rather.
So before you speak, that guy was saying, now he was talking with another guy. Right away, they were Maina. Koti Korea. Koti Korea. Yani hakuna kula chakula. ya bomba. Ukishafika nchi fulani na uko na tuploti twako kadhaa, hakuna kula kwa hakuna kula kwa bomba, kula elsewhere. And I was like, hey, it has gotten to that serious?
Yes, and that is where we are going. Because ladies, yani wanafikiria baada wakishafanya maovu. Unaelewa? Yani they don't have ile second thought. What are the repercussions? Ameenda, amekutana na bad company, wameongea, kamzee na kamezeeka. Si ukaondoshe
kamzee ukule maisha. Na ndio maana like in Central unakuta mama wengi unakuta wanaendesha ma V8 maprado. Yes. But ya single. Na wanaweza kuja, unaona wanakuja kama ni kwa kilembu, wanaweka makuku na nini.
Enda Kiambu, uangalie the high-end vehicles. Hautaipata na mwanaume. He's already been killed. Gashungwa kana floss with young boys.
Na Arias imekuwa very popular huko. And then that person ambao amekuwa eliminated alikuwa anatembea na pickup. Amejinyima hawezi kununua gari.
Yes.
Four-wheel drive, anatembea na pickup, ndio kanabeba maziwa, ndio kanabeba vitu ya mjengo, chakula ya ng'ombe, all that. And then all of a sudden somebody anakuja anakukilia, and then anaanza kuenjoy. And then anaanza kuenjoy na vijana, the age of your sons.
Yes. So now, because we are not communicating about these challenges, naelewa, mental health is the greatest problem. Na wanawake wengi akili zao ziko na shida, and that is why they are committing this kind of things, because ati huyu mzee ananisumbua, aondoshe. So now that's for another day. I wanted to show you a model of what I was talking about. The phone will switch on just shortly. But in the meantime, I wish to pronounce myself that on the 14th of October 2023, I will be celebrating my silver jubilee only at this park.
That is not silver jubilee, it's a jubilee. Silver jubilee is 25 years.
My jubilee.
Kama uko 50 year, that is your jubilee.
My jubilee.
Yeah.
We'll just cut a cake at this garden. We will not require to go to a florist. You can see the beautiful flowers that are in this garden.
I will show them.
Okay. And we thank God. It's not easy.
Sure.
With the challenges of life.
Which day is that?
This Saturday.
Saturday?
Yes.
Let me see if I can convince my guys we pass here after killing us.
Yeah.
And maybe pass here and
and just be with me.
Yeah. Okay, now thank you for your time and also for opening up and sharing with us. I believe that story will also touch and impact other people's lives, and I think it's the way to go. Talk it out.
Yes.
It's like when you breathe out, you just talk it out, and not many people are willing to also start such initiatives, and I believe many will come on board. They will support you, they will support your vision. Personally, I will be there for you. When you have such occasions, I will come and hear it out through my platform.
And you have seen I am living stress-free life. Yes. You must have seen my folk are very happy and entertaining me all the time.
Sure.
Come on. There is some bread here. It's wonderful. It's turkey. Come close here.
Wow. You want to fight? Taka freedom.
Cool down.
Okay, mpatie food sasa. It's okay.
Sit there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, leave him. Leave him, I'll capture vizuri. I'll capture.
It's wonderful life.
Ametulia. Hebu mpatie kamkate tu.
Can you hit something? There's something to
Mwekele
eat.
hapa chini, hapa chini. Okay, sawa.
Can you eat? I'll wake up.
They are so therapeutic. Even the noise they are making. Even the noise they are making, and yes, you feel like they are relievers. Huh?
Yeah.
And how comes this thing was long, but when he's eating now, it has gone. Oh, it has gone back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I think we can end it there.
Yes.
So what is your
you
final?
see another family is coming here.
Yeah, I can see. I will highlight them.
Come on.
What is your final take?
Life is good. Life is for the living. Na raha jipe mwenyewe. Naelewa.
Na marafiki mjini?
Na marafiki mjini hasara. Marafiki mjini hasara, because very unfortunate. Many friends are just friends for convenience.
For convenience, yeah.
But when the real time comes of need, you're probably to find yourself alone.
Yeah.
It's good to associate with people, but show me your friend, and I tell you who you are.
Your character.
Your character.
Otherwise, at one time I experienced that. There was time when I was doing well in...
You remember sometimes I came for you in Central Police Station. How many people you knew?
Yeah, there was, I meant a U-turn. I meant a U-turn in the wrong place and I was arrested. And then the next person to call, it's you, and you came and we sorted the matter. And I appreciate for that.
Yes.
And it's not only that time, you have stood with me for in many occasions.
Yes.
And I remember also you have not told people that you are brother to Katemi, Makenga. We did a lot.
Yes,
we
yes,
campaigned.
Yes. And I appreciate your family, and especially, Madam,
we campaigned
with her lyrics. What was this song which brought the seat to Kaiti?
Kina Mama.
Kina Mama.
We used to mobilize women, and also that guy, your brother, had a very good elaborate plan, because he could bring women groups together.
Yes, and empower them.
Empower them.
Yes.
He brings people to train them how to weave kiondos using the local available materials.
Yes.
And he brings other people to buy them.
Yes.
And that program was...
And that is...
And what went wrong? Because
that is why I'm telling you, leadership is very critical. You just need to know the core of the problems of your people.
Yeah.
If you can do some intervention, watoe tu hapo hivi, wapandishe, wawekelee tu hapa juu hivi, you're good to go. Those who embraced the art of making the baskets, those weavings, are doing business.
Even to date.
Even to date.
Yeah.
Because it was a lifetime knowledge that was impacted onto them. And you know, we were measuring on locally available material. Now, what can you get from here? Don't you think you can make a very nice pillowcase from this?
Yeah, these are pillowcases. And they are soft, by the way. They are soft. These are very good pillowcases.
Yes.
You can make also mattress.
Mats.
And they are strings, so you can also make ropes.
Yes.
Ropes, yeah. And now these are the local materials you are using. And now, this is munazi. As we don't have minazi.
This is palm.
Oh, it's a palm tree, yeah?
Palm tree.
Oh, it's a palm tree. Where you are using bananas.
Bananas, yes.
Because watu wa mlima unajua kwetu ni wewe kuna makonge. We have plants, but in your area they had the banana leaves, and we used to do that.
One last thing I forgot to mention is if you have an opportunity to have some space, let us not become very lazy. try to establish a kitchen garden. Anosianda.
Oh, yeah.
Anosianda. Ever since you came here, you see, we are just walking around and finding a ripe pineapple. No, popo.
Popo, yeah. Popo.
Bananas.
Yeah.
Kitu kama hiyo. That is life. Health first. Good health. Let us not invest in things which have no use to us. Kujiumiza. Mapombe wakati wote. Pombe si ati ni mbaya vile. Lakini ipate kakitu kazuri. Kameweka base. Na tutasonga, my brother.
Kabisa.
Good.
Okay, thank you to our viewers. Today we had my old good friend Faustin Makenga. We school together in high school. He used to be our class monitor. Sometimes he used to punish me because I was naughty, but we remained friends.
I became a school captain.
I was not missing the list of noisemakers and also the sneakers. Those guys who used to sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you for praising my bench, and I'm greatly honored to have you. And may God bless you so much.
Good. Pass my regards to my people of the Maki Match group. You are lovely, you are wonderful. Looking forward to that big day on the 20th. The real Mashujaz shall be congregating at the Cactus Wines office. And we thank God for the group. It's a wonderful group. My big regard to my mentors, the likes of Akina Mwendia, Munyao, the Motret Sky, Mathias Mutua. Oh, wazee wote tuko hapo. See you then. Cheers.